on their DK, on their live stealer. You may have like armlets both on these guys. Even we might find Farm and now you get an 8.
They're offlaning towards that mid lane. We saw Dragon Knights struggle a bit yesterday in some of the games. They can fall behind very quickly if they get ganked once or twice.
Oh, and here we have a bit of trouble around the bottom rune. Zai tried to nab it, he's not going to get it. It's going to be VP that turned that around into the face of Zai. A little that first blood, and if there's one thing we've come to learn from watching VP games, if Lil starts to get kills early on, we're going to see this quick medallion and such, and it's an absolute nightmare to deal with a support weaver if he gets this early farm.
That's such a good rotation from Dragon Knight. He doesn't have a bottle. I imagine Zai's not expecting him to be there because he has no bottle. Why would he go for that move?
And mid lane Pasha, he's coming for the early rotation. Zai is there, so it's going to make it pretty hard for VP to find anything out the back of this. In fact, Lil in trouble, points of verify. It's not enough. Sumail and Zai outsmarting VP. Yes, difference is absolutely huge. Sumail 41 for 17 against no one's 14 for 0. No one, again, constantly being threatened to Sumail, just dominating this mid lane.
Yeah, this is what EG like to do. Set Sumail up for success. He's going in aggressive for a kill here.
Lil is there to kind of offer a bit of backup. A quick turn towards Lil, punching him down. Zai is coming across to back up Sumail. Lil's actually just going to focus down the IO, and Zai's in trouble. No one with the brief fire picks up the IO kill.
A lot of heroes converge you in the mid lane for VP, so the IO kill's a bit rough. Zai obviously being the target of a lot of aggression first with the bottom rune now there, but realistically it's Ursa's continuing to put DK under pressure. Ursa's kind of kept alive there, so it's not the end of the world, and Ursa with an invis rune could threaten no one's life here. No mana for his start this time.
Yeah, and Zai's coming across as well for the extra chase potential. No one will be taken down. So as soon as they lose out on the Ursa, can we expect them to try for an early Roshan, trying to kind of sneak that past VP's eyes before the big ults come online in terms of solo getting the Ice Blast? Is that going to be possible for EG, or is it too risky?
Yeah, they'd love to. It may be going to be perhaps easier if they just get a kill rather than try and sneak it. Put yourself in a situation where VP cannot contest it.
He's got the hook shot here, has got the initial stun, and with the Patricol, Lil can't seemingly cast anything. And EG with that rotation, as you mentioned, as soon as you
push towers that would normally fall without the DK rotation.
And ideally, of course, before the Roche, a kill would be nice. It looks like with the smoke, they're going to head straight in and try and find a pickup there. Sumail checks the area out, and he's going to go for it. He's got the backup of Universe and Zai just outside the pit. A hook shot to the ready.
Oh, he scouts the smoke, Lil.
Yeah, we'll spot Zai in the neighborhood. Not towards the side of Roshan, but now they'll know he's there now indeed. So Sumail has to be a little careful about how he goes about this. He does still have the backup though. So feeling confident, he stands his ground.
Yeah, this is almost impossible to stop. They could try and snipe.
They don't have Ice Blast, so they're still sitting at level 5. No one's dealing with the Dragon Tail, but immediately Universe coming in with a hook shot onto Solo on the backlines. Ramsey's coming across as well, take down the cogs. Looks towards Universe, but Universe is already TP'd out. And at the end of the day, it's EG getting the Roshan, getting the Aegis, and getting out of there, and it only cost them Crit's life.
Yeah. Perfectly acceptable there. I mean, the tree, it's one of those games where 5-man and brute force some of these towers. They've got the DK ultimate. There's a lot of armor on the Dragon Knight now with the Dragon Blood and the Helm of Iron Will. They feel confident that they can force EG to make a response, and Ursa's not a good hero to really defend towers with. Same thing for the Morphling. He doesn't have the items. He's going to be looking for the split push play.
Now RTZ just working down the tier 1 up top. Crit on mid at the moment with the living armor. Does have Universe in the neighborhood as well. Hook shot at the ready. So if EG want to jump, they certainly can try for it. Busy yet to join. VP. Looks like they're on the verge of finishing off this tier 1. And Universe is straight underneath this wall. He's going to jump into Solo with the Ice Blast immediately onto Sumail. Sumail tried to top that one, but Lightning jumps inside. No one. Sumail just turns towards the DK, takes him down instead. They'll lose the Aegis and they will lose Zai, but they find the kill, not only just onto Nolan, but to Basher as well. And Sumail, he's not done yet. He's looking for Ramses. Ramses over the phase boot, seems to be a little too speedy, slows down Sumail with the upper wood, but Zai, he's come in, he's backing up Sumail, he's relocated across to enable Sumail to find the kill. And EG there, holding on to the mid-tier 1, taking 3 big kills. Have to play around EG.
He's found Pasha.
Pasha, he's very, very close to his Blink Dagger as well. That's a big kill as we're talking about. VP need Pasha to hit that Blink Dagger timing, being knocked back about 300 gold there. And Crit, eyes on Ramses. Does have backup in the neighborhood. Universe doesn't have a hook shot though. But they're bringing over Sumail and Zai. Ramses in a lot of trouble here. He's going to be jumped on immediately, trying to rage around, but Crit's there with the ult, holding the life stealer in place. And at 8-4, 16 minutes in, Sumail and RTZ top of this require the four of them to push out. Meanwhile, pressure's being put onto their tier 2 on the mid lane from RTZ. They are ready to fight though, smoked up.
You should expect the Blink Dagger to be online.
Here's the reveal. Passer jumping in. Can they blow down RTZ with the Ice Blast coming in as well? They should make a good job, but he gets the chance to replicate out. I think he's alright in the health department, that the Ice Blast is not going to bring him down. So Artur will walk that one off, and that's the Blink reveal done. And it didn't find that crucial kill. They're still trying to play around this universe. Holding onto the hook shot, comes across, disrupting the side of the fight here. Sumail trying to move it onto Ramsey. Ramsey's raging, but Ramsey, he has to run. Held in place by the root. Crit with the control of his team fight. Solo now being focused by Sumail. Artur comes across with the nuke to blow him down. Sumail finds the triple. They're taken down 4. Sai, he's chasing down Passion. This IO with big old balls. 12-4 EG. I mean, it really feels like VP just haven't woken up this morning, because Evil Geniuses are just 2 steps ahead.
They almost felt like a VP team that looked almost broken by EG. The way they just chased after they used a lot to reveal the Blink and not kill RTZ, and then they still chased up into the high ground. EG had the high ground advantage there, were ready for them. TZ wasn't that far off, he just had to walk his way back to the fight from bottom lane, and
the amount that they're grouped up. You know, Universe comes in, he does get Dragon Tail, but just with the cogs controlling Lil and no one, Crit with a huge overgrowth there, holding him in place.
Yeah.
And they've actually just caught it! They've actually just caught it! Ramses is out! Oh, I can't believe it! If you told me game 1 of today was going to end within 16 minutes, I would not have believed you. But Evil